Shares need not be fully paid, but whereas the stocks must be paid fully. When the market value is higher than the nominal value, then it is said to be premium or above par. The original value of the share is called as the nominal value, whereas the price of the share in the market is called as the market value. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Today in this session I am going to discuss regarding very easiest and simple chapter, that is stocks and shares. Before going to exact chapter, let us know regarding the weightage for this chapter. So the weightage for this chapter is 4 marks. So you will get 4 marks. One 1 mark question and one 3 marks question. So totally 4 marks from this. So you will get one 1 mark question and one 3 marks question. So 4 marks from this chapter, very easiest and simple chapter. So today I am going to discuss regarding the problems on stocks as well as on shares. That is for 1 mark as well as for 3 markers. Now before going to the exact definition, let us discuss few important concepts, few important facts which we are going to study in this chapter. So in order to meet the expense of a certain plan, the government sometimes raises a loan from the public at a certain fixed rate of interest, that is bonds, promissory notes, each of a fixed value are issued for the sales to the publics, right? So in order to meet the expense of a certain plan, the government sometimes raises a loan in the form of a fixed, that is in the form of bonds or promissory notes at a fixed rate of interest. So for a general public. So if a man purchases a bond for rupees 100 at which 5% interest has been fixed by the government, then the holder of such bond is said to have 100 stock at 5%. That means a man purchases a bond of rupees 100 at which 5% interest has been fixed by the government, then the holder of such bond is said to have 100 stock at 5%. Now similarly, stocks are sold and brought in the open market through brokers at a stock exchange. You might have been studied regarding stock exchange. So here the stocks are sold and brought in the open market through brokers at a stock exchange. The broker charge is usually called as brokerage. The broker's charge is called as the brokerage, is called as the broker's charge. Now, shares can be issued directly, but stocks cannot be issued directly. So, shares can be issued directly, whereas the stocks cannot be issued directly. Now, shares need not be fully paid, but stocks must be fully paid. This is a very important point. So, shares need not be fully paid, but whereas the stocks must be paid fully. Parts of profits dividend amongst the shareholders are called as the dividends. The parts of the profits, the profit is divided among the shareholders is called as the dividends. Now, the original value of the share is called as the nominal value. The original value is called as the nominal value. The price of the share in the market is called as the market value. So, that is here the original value of the share is called as the nominal value, whereas the price of the share in the market is called as the market value. And when the stock is sold, the brokerage is subtracted from the selling price. So whenever a stock is sold, the brokerage is subtracted from the selling price. Now let us know regarding an yield. What is the definition for yield? Yield is nothing but nominal interest divided by the amount invested. Yield is nothing but the nominal interest divided by the amount invested, or it can also be defined as yield is equal to dividend divided by amount invested. Dividend divided by amount invested, or it is also equal to nominal interest divided by the amount invested. Now let us come to the definition, exact definition of a stock. So the definition of a stock is a share in the ownership of a company. Stock is a share in the ownership of a company. A stock is represented by a stock certificate. It's a document. So a stock is a share in the ownership of a company. A stock is represented by a stock certificate. Now, let us know regarding the being an owner. What are the things we are going to learn being an owner? So, holding a company stock means that you are one of the many owners, that is the shareholders of the company, and as such you can claim everything the company owner. So, first holding a company stock means that you are one of the owner or shareholders of the company, and as such you can claim everything the company owner. Now, but being a shareholder of public company does not mean you have to say in the day-to-day running of the business. Now, nominal interest or dividend. What is this nominal interest or dividend? Means profits are sometimes paid out in the form of a dividend. Whatever the profit you are going to get is divided in the form of a dividends. The more shares you own, the larger portion of the profit you are going to. If the number of shares are more, you will get the more profit. Now, what is limited liability? Limited liability. So, as the owner of stock, you cannot personally liable if the company is not able to pay its debts. So, as an owner of a stock, you are not personally liable if the company is not able to pay the debts. Now, nominal and market value of a share. Let us know regarding what is the nominal value and market value of a share. This is an important concept, the nominal value and the market value. So, the original value of a share is called as the nominal value, or it is also called as the face value. So, the original value is called as the nominal value, or it is also called as the face value of the share. Face value. So, the original value of a share is called as nominal value or face value, and the price at which it is called the market value. The price at which it is called as the market value. The price, that is the nominal value or face value of the share is nothing but the original value of a share, and the price at which it is called is as the market value. This is an important concept. When the market value of a share is higher than its nominal value, if the market value is higher than the nominal value, then it is said to be at a premium or above par. So, then it is said to be at premium or above par. When the market value is higher than the nominal value, then it is said to be premium or above par. Suppose when the market value of a share is equal to its nominal value of the share, then the share is said to be at par. It is at a par. When the nominal value of the share is less than its market value, then it is said to be at discount or below par. So, then it is said to be discount or below par. So, these are few important concepts regarding stocks and shares. Now, based on these facts, let us take few examples. So, example, suppose if 8% stock at 125 means, what is the meaning of 8% stock at 125? That means a stock of face value 100. A stock of face value 100 is being sold at rupees 125. That is nothing but the market value, and the nominal interest obtained from this share is 8. That means 8% stock at 125 means a stock of face value 100 being sold at 125, that is the market value, and the nominal interest obtained on this share is rupees 8. Similarly, 12% stock at 20 premium means the face value is 100, market value is 120, and the dividend is rupees 12. That is 12% stock at 20 premium means the face value is 100, whereas the market value is 120, and the dividend is rupees 12. And the third point, 7% stock at 10 discount means the face value is 100, market value is 90. 10 discount means 100 minus 10, that is 90, and interest is rupees 7. So, 7% stock at 10 discount means the face value is 100, whereas the market value is 90, and the interest is rupees 7. Suppose if 10% stock at par means 10% stock at par means face value is 100, market value is 100, the interest is 10. So 10% stock at par means face value is 100, market value is also 100, whereas the interest is rupees 10. Interest is 10. So now let us know regarding this. Let us have a small note. Nominal interest or dividend is always declared on face value of the share. So that is, the nominal interest or dividend is always declared on the face value of the share. The face value of a share can be rupees 2, 5 and 10 etc. But if nothing is mentioned in the problem, then it is understood that the face value of one share is 100. Now MV means the market value, and whereas the FV means the face value. Okay. Now based on these concepts, let us discuss few important problems for 1 marker first, then for 3 markers. Now move on to 1 mark question. Find the income obtained by investing rupees 3,600 in 5% stock at 90. Okay. Now what is to find here? So find the income. So you know the formula for income. Income is equal to dividend divided by amount per share into cash. This is the formula. So that is nothing but income is equal to D divided by A into cash. So now that is income. Therefore the income is equal to dividend. So dividend is nothing but dividend is 5% and 5, that is income is equal to 5 divided by amount is, that is nothing but the amount per share is 90 into cash is 3,600. So this is 5 into 3,600 divided by 90. So this is 5 into 360 divided by 9. If you multiply, so you will get 200. This is equal to 200. That's it. Okay. So therefore the income is equal to rupees 200. That's it. Okay. So very simple problem. Now move on to the similar type problem. How much stock at rupees 75 can be brought for 3,375? Okay. So here what is given? Amount. Amount is 75 and stock is, nothing is mentioned, that is 100. Stock is 100. So here amount is 3,375 stock. So how much stock? Stock is to be determined. Now cross multiply. So therefore the required stock is equal to just 3,375 into 100 divided by 75. That's it. Okay. So therefore the stock is equal to 3,375 into 100 divided by 75 is equal to 4,500. So the stock is 4,500. Hope you followed. So the stock is equal to rupees 4,500. Very simple. See, amount 75, stock 100. For amount 3,375, stock is to be determined. So cross multiplied, stock is equal to 3,375 into 100 divided by 75. That's equal to 4,500. That's it. Okay. Now move on to the next problem. Same type. 6% stock is being sold at 15 discount. How much money is required to buy 6,000 stock? So here what is the problem given? 6% stock is being sold at 15 discount. The discount is 15. How much money is required to buy how many stocks? So that is 6,000 stocks. So here what is the amount? 15 discount means amount is equal to 15 discount means amount is 85 and the stock is equal to 100. So 15 discount means 85 is the amount. Now, so what is to find here? So how much money is required means here amount is to be determined and the stock is nothing but 6,000. Okay. Now just cross multiply it. So therefore the amount is equal to 6000 into 85 divided by 100. So that's equal to 60 into 85. That's it. Okay. So this is equal to 5100. 5100. So therefore the amount is equal to rupees 5100. That's it. Okay. One more question. Now move on to the next problem. Define an yield. How to define an yield? So yield is defined as nominal interest divided by the amount invested. So nominal interest divided by the amount invested is called the yield. So yield is defined as nominal interest divided by amount invested. Right, amount invested. So yield is nothing but yield is nominal interest divided by the amount invested. That's it. This is how we are going to calculate the yield. So the nominal interest divided by the amount invested is called as an yield. So yield can also be defined as nominal interest divided by amount invested, or dividend divided by amount invested is also a definition for the yield. Okay. Now let us take a problem for this. What is the yield obtained when rupees 5000 3% stock is purchased at 125? Okay. Now what is the formula for yield? Yield is equal to dividend divided by amount per share into 100. Right. So here, what is the yield obtained when 5000 3% stock is purchased at 125? Okay. Dividend is 3 divided by amount per share is 125 into 100. That's equal to 3 by 125 into 100. That's equal to 300 divided by 125. That's equal to 2.4. So the yield is 2.4. Right. So therefore yield is equal to 2.4%. Now move on to the next problem. So far we have discussed regarding 1 marker problems. Now let us discuss regarding 3 markers question. What income can be obtained from an investment of rupees 10,725 in 6.5% stock at 143? What is the amount of stock purchased? So what is to find is the amount of stock purchased. So first find out the income. What is the formula for income? Income is equal to dividend divided by amount per share into cash. Right. So income is equal to dividend divided by amount per share into cash. So what is this equal to? Dividend is 6.5. So income is equal to 6.5 divided by amount invested into cash. So that is amount invested is stock is 143 and the cash is 10,725. Simplify this. That's it. Okay. So what is this equal to? 487.5. Now, so for amount, amount 143. So amount 143 and the stock is 100. Stock 100. So for rupees, for amount 10,075, the stock we have to find out. Therefore, the stock is equal to cross multiply 10,725 into 100 divided by 143. That's equal to the answer you are going to get. So here there are 2 cases. What income can be obtained from an investment of rupees 10,725 in 6.5% stock at 143? What is the amount of stock purchased? So the income is 487.5 and the stock, that is nothing but 10,725 into 100 divided by 143. Simplify this. So that's equal to 7,500. That's it. Okay. So first the interest, that is the income is 487.5, that is D by A. into cash, that is amount 143 and the stock is 100. For 10,725 the stock is to be determined. Stock is equal to, cross multiply, you will get 7,500. Now this is very important. Now move on to the next problem. What is the next problem? 10% stock is quoted at rupees 120. Find the rate of interest. What is given hint? Here the rate of interest means it is an yield. Okay. So interest here is equal to D by A into 100. What is D by A? So here 10% quoted at amount is 120 into 100. This is equal to 8.33%. See here 10% stock is quoted at rupees 120. Find the rate of interest. So this is a 1 or 2 marker question. So here what is given? Rate of interest is nothing but the yield. Yield is nothing but D by A into 100. D is 10 divided by 120 into 100, that's equal to 8.33%. Now move on to the next problem. How much 8% stock at 96 can be purchased for 4,800? Also find the income obtained, same as that of the previous problem. First find out the income. Income is equal to D by A into cash. So D by A into cash. What is D here? 8 divided by 96 into cash is 4,800. What is this equal to? So this is equal to rupees 400. Rupees 400 is the income. Now how much 8% stock at 96 can be purchased for 4,800? So here amount 96, stock is 100. Now for 4,800 amount, stock is the question mark. So therefore the stock is equal to 4,800 into 100 divided by 96. So that's equal to 5,000. That's it. So here how much 8% stock at 96 can be purchased for 4,800 means 5,000, and also find the income obtained is 400. That's it. Hope you followed. Okay. Now move on to the next problem. How much money will a man get by selling 6,000 stock at 5% stock at 20 premium? So how much money will a man get by selling 6,000 stock at 5% stock at 20 premium, right? Now here what is the stock? Stock is 100 and the amount. So how much money will a man get by selling 6,000 stock at 5% stock at premium is 20, means the amount is equal to 120. So stock is 6,000 and the amount is question mark. So therefore the amount is equal to 6,000 into 120 divided by 100. So what is this equal to? 60 into 120, that's equal to 7,200, right? So therefore the amount is equal to rupees 7,200. That's it. So you'll get 7,200 from this. Now let us move on to the next problem. Abhi purchased 850 shares of a company, the nominal value being rupees 10 each. Company declared an annual dividend of 12%. How much dividend did Abhi receives? So Abhi purchased 850 shares. So he purchased 850 shares of a company, the nominal value being rupees 10 each. Company declared an annual dividend of 12%. Now how much dividend did Abhi will receive? So just find out the income here. So income is equal to D divided by A into 100. D by A into 100. Now cross multiply and get the formula for dividend. So dividend is equal to, therefore dividend is equal to income into A divided by 100. Okay, income into amount per share divided by 100. So that's equal to 12 into amount is 850 divided by 100. What is this equal to? 12 into 8.5. That's equal to 102. So therefore rupees 102. So the dividend of Abhi is rupees 102. That's it. Okay. Now let us take next problem. A man invests equal sums of money in 4%, 5% and 6% stock, each stock being at par. If the total income of the man is 3,600, find his total investment. So this is an important question. So a man invests equal sums of money in 4%, 5% and 6% stock, each stock being at par. If the total income of the man is 3,600, find his total investment. Now let us assume the investment as X, right? Let X be the amount invested. Let X be the amount. Let X be the amount he is invested. Okay. First, second and third stocks. So first, second and the third stocks are, so 4% means 4x divided by 100, second 5x divided by 100 and the third 6% means 6x and 6x divided by 100. So first, second and third stocks will be 4x by 100, 5x by 100 and 6x by 100, right? Now given the total income is equal to total income. What is the total income given? That is rupees 3,600. So therefore the income is equal to, therefore add this. So 4x divided by 100 plus 5x divided by 100 plus 6x divided by 100 is equal to 3,600. Take LCM. 100 is LCM. 4x plus 5x plus 6x is equal to 3,600. So 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5 is 15x is equal to 3,600 into 100. Therefore x is equal to 3,600 into 100 divided by 15. Right. So that's equal to 24,000. 24,000. Now therefore the total investment is, is equal to 3 times x. So 3 into 24,000. That's equal to rupees 72,000 is the total investment. So he invested in 3. That is equal sums of money in 4%, 5% and 6% stock. 3 stocks. So therefore 3x. 3 into 24,000 is 72,000 is this total investment. Hope you followed all the problems for 1 mark as well as for 2 marks and 3 marks along with a few concepts and definition. That's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.